I just got something in the mail I'm really excited about. Check these out. These are business cards. I'm gonna start putting these with my eBay sales. I got them blank on the back on purpose so that I can write little messages on there, just kind of thanking everybody for their business. This little CP logo here with the Reds hat, my buddy Kevin actually designed that. He messaged me and said, hey, I made this for you, and I really like it. I think it's cool. And Kevin has a YouTube channel called KP Train'em. The guy knows his stuff. He's a really good picker, and I think you guys could learn a lot from him if you haven't seen his videos before. So I'm gonna put a link down below for you to check out his channel. Kevin, thanks again for the logo. I really like this thing, and I'm gonna like putting these in packages a lot better than just scribbling a note on a piece of paper. So thanks, man. I've got 9 orders going out the door, and I'm gonna show you guys a little bit of how I pack things. Let's get to work. First thing going out is this Mr. T Funko Wacky Wobbler bobblehead. You can see the Funko.com there on the bottom. Before Funko started making pops, they did a lot of bobbleheads, and some of them are called Wacky Wobblers. That's what this thing is. I think it's from like the early 2000s. Yeah, 2001 I think is what that said. I got this at a garage sale for $1 and it sold for $9.99 plus shipping, and I'll show you how I'm going to pack it. This is plastic, so it's not really breakable, but I'm still going to put it in some bubble wrap. Tape that up real good so it stays. And we're going to get a box for this. I really don't want to put this in a bubble mailer because it could get crushed and totally damaged. So we're going to go with the box, and I still think it will ship at a first class rate. 5.8 ounces. Alright, next thing shipping out is some old paper ephemera. There it is. I just bought a bunch of old books recently, and I always flip through all the pages and see what I can find, and I'm glad I did because I found this. This is an old instruction manual for Stanley dry plate. It was an Eastman Kodak product. Basically it's like developing photos, which is like a really old way to do that, and they kind of laminated it with tape, and it's double-sided. So I've really got nothing into this, and it's sold for $11.99 free shipping. Got these plastic things that you can just put photos in, or paper or whatever. It's sort of like top loaders for baseball cards, but just bigger size. So I'm gonna stick that down in there, and I'm gonna put a little piece of tape over the top just to make sure this doesn't pop out. And then we're going to put this in a bubble mailer. Weighs 1.6 ounces. It's going to ship at like a 3-ounce rate. I think is the cheapest rate first class gives. And it'll be right around like $270, $280 maybe. Alright, next thing. I sold both of these Pokemon Mega Constructs toys. I like a building block type toy. I got these retail arbitrage a few weeks ago for $12.50 each, and they both sold for $27.99 each plus shipping. These are a little bit bigger, so finding boxes that fit this type of stuff is not very easy. I'm going to see if I've got some around. If not, we're just going to have to get a little creative. Alright, didn't have any boxes that were long enough. These are 18 inches long. So what I do when I have stuff like this, whether it's a board game or something long and skinny like that, I take these boxes, the 1092 priority mail boxes, and I basically put 2 of them together to make one box. Now, you could just slide this one right over top of that one, but what I like to do is I only need a little bit more space there. So I'm going to take my box cutter and just cut off what I need, and that is going to cut down on the total weight of the box. And we're going to tape this down really good. Not the prettiest thing in the world, but it gets the job done. These are not flat rate boxes. If you're using any kind of flat rate boxes or regional boxes for USPS, priority mail, you cannot alter the box. So just keep that in mind whenever you're Franken-boxing packages. All right, next thing is going out to a viewer. It is an audio book. There it is. This is new in the plastic audiobook, Reselling with the Devil, Lex Luger. I got this for $1 at a garage sale. I had it listed for like 20 bucks or best offer. Took a best offer of $15, free shipping, and it's going to a viewer named Kevin. Appreciate the support, Kevin. Hope you like it. All right, what we're gonna do with this is put a little bubble wrap around it. This case is plastic. We just don't want anything to break. We're going to pop this in a bubble mailer. Seal that off. This weighs 7.4 ounces. If it was going first class mail, it would probably cost maybe $3.50, $4, something like that. It is going medium mail instead because it is CDs, it's discs. And it will ship at about $2.70. Okay, next thing is also going out to a viewer. This is a book. This is an antique book from 1890. I got this at a garage sale for $1 or $2. I listed it for $24.99 or best offer, and I took a best offer from a viewer for $20 plus shipping, and it's going out to Kelly. Kelly, thank you for the support. Hope you like the book. Okay, since this book is over 100 years old, it's a little bit fragile, and you can kind of see it starting to come apart just a little bit already. So to avoid any further damage in shipping, we are going to bubble wrap this. We're going to ship this in a box, and it's also going to go medium mail since it's a book. It's over a pound, but it's under 2 pounds, so this will probably ship just over $3. Okay, we got another viewer sale going out. We got a lot of viewer sales today. This is a bottle. This is an old Crockery City, East Liverpool, Ohio bottle. And you can see it says City right there. I got this at a garage sale maybe a year ago. I've had this a pretty long time. I paid $1 for it, and I had it listed for maybe like $15 or best offer. Took a best offer of $7 plus shipping, and it's going out to Isaac. Isaac, thanks for your business. I really appreciate it. All right, since this is very breakable, we are going to use the thicker bubble wraps. These are the 5/16 inch bubbles. This box I'm going to ship this in is obviously bigger than the bottle, so when it's in transit, we don't want it bouncing around like that. So I want to put some newsprint around it and pack this thing even better. Alright, the goal is, once it's packed and you give it a good shake, it doesn't move at all. So, just giving it its best chance to arrive there safely and not get damaged. Alright, next thing I'm shipping out is a couple of t-shirts. These are Blink-182 t-shirts from the 2011 Honda Civic Tour. It came through Cincinnati. I got these at a garage sale for $1 each, and a viewer reached out to me asking what I wanted for them. So I made them a listing for $19.99, free shipping, and they're going to Dustin. Dustin, thanks for the support. Hope you like the t-shirts. Okay, so we're doing free shipping on these, and they're going first class mail. Let's look at the scale, how these weigh just as they sit. All right, they're at 15.5 ounces, just as they are. So, to get these at first class and underneath a pound will be tricky, but I think we can do it. Well, I don't think we're going to be able to swing it. I think I just didn't weigh these right when I listed them, but no big deal. We are going to use a priority mail flat rate padded envelope, and this will ship for $7.55. And what I'm going to do first is put these t-shirts in a bag, fold them up nice and clean, put them in one of these poly bags. I like using poly bags with clothes just because when it gets to the buyer, it just looks nice and clean when they pull it out. It's not just some t-shirt randomly thrown into a bag. Push out all that air, and then we'll pop it in this envelope. Okay, last thing going out today is this Toshiba car stereo. Had this listed for $24.99 or best offer. I took a best offer of $18 plus shipping. This one's easy. It's already got a lot of packing inside, a lot of styrofoam, so I'm going to put this in another box, add a little bit of paper, and it'll be good to go. I was going through like a box of books, some random stuff that I bought, and I found this 1980 Cincinnati Trading Post newspaper. This thing's like going back in time in the reselling world. I mean, this thing was 36 pages of classifieds ads. Right here they've got a little ad to buy ad space. Pay only when and if you sell. Your items are advertised at no charge until they are sold. No dealers. The very purpose of this classified advertising newspaper is to provide a means for private owners to advertise free the articles they no longer need and want to sell. Some of the prices in here are just awesome. Look at this. 1969 Rally Sport Camaro Z28, all factory gauges, console tilt wheel, has air, $3,000. Oh wait, $3,000 custom paint job. Look at the price, $3,800. Now 2 ways to advertise. Place an ad with a picture. Look at that. She's rocking the Polaroid. Send a picture and an ad with $6.50 to the Trading Post. That is the total cost, no commission. Here's some guitars for sale. Gibson Les Paul Deluxe, $500. That's probably worth 4 times that now. This is cool. This is a set of 4 Crosley Field box seats. So this is after they tore down the stadium. They're asking $150 for 4. 4 Crosley seats now would probably bring between $2,000 and $3,000. Maybe more if they're like mint condition. Looking through that old paper has me thinking about how different reselling was 40 years ago. I just can't imagine putting something for sale in a paper and having to field phone call after phone call with like tons of questions, you know, like actually talking to somebody, explaining your item, because there's no pictures in most of those ads. And then how many people would come out and look at it, and then once they see it, they're like, oh no, that's not at all what I want. Reselling has came a really long way since then, and it makes me wonder where reselling is going to be 40 years from now. It seems like there's more and more niche markets and niche avenues to sell items. Like Poshmark has gotten really big for clothing. I know Etsy is getting big for vintage stuff. Facebook Marketplace has almost completely wiped out Craigslist, at least in my area. I don't know about you guys if Craigslist is still going strong, but Craigslist is pretty much dead here. I don't know what the future of reselling is, but I do know that it's important to stay current with the trends. and you've got to be willing to adapt and change, because if you don't change with how things are, then you will not make it as a reseller. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think the future of reselling is? Where do you see reselling 40 years from now? I got 7 orders going out today, and I think half of them are in my storage unit. I went ahead and got a storage unit on site here. My office complex has a bunch of storage units, so soon after I got the office, I decided it was good to just go ahead and have some extra space. So I got a 10 by 10, and it's like right on the end, so it's super close and convenient to just walk to and get this stuff when it sells. Let's go get it. Kind of a mess in here. I need to do some better organizing. All right, first thing we're pulling is a Proactive set down here. I got this at a garage sale in Tennessee at the 127 sale. It's expired, unfortunately. I made sure I put that in the listing. I paid like $3 for it, and it sold for $24.99 plus shipping. Next thing I'm pulling is some Avon stuff that I also found in Tennessee at the 127 sale. Yeah, here it is, Hydrofusion Gel. This I got for, I want to say $1 or $2. I got a big lot of Avon stuff for real cheap. And this sold for $11.99 free shipping. Also sold this Avon stuff right here. There's 2 of these, Neutra Effects. These sold for $27.99 free shipping. Sold a little modulator. It's like a vintage Sony modulator. There it is. Probably wouldn't have messed with selling this, but it was genuine Sony and it looked like they were selling okay. This sold for $9 free shipping. Sold another house. Where's it at? Here it is, back here. Get these shoes out of the way. This is the Coventry Cove paw print set. I am now down to 5 houses, I think. I started with 12 of these, paid $2.50 each. This one I took a best offer of $21.50 plus shipping. All right, last thing going out is some more dividers. I got just a humongous stack of these at a garage sale for like $1. They were basically free. So I've been selling them in lots of 8, and this lot of 8 sold for $12.49 free shipping. It's Friday afternoon. I just got back from the garage sales, and I've got 15 orders to ship out. But before I do, I want to talk to you guys about this Apple game. I got this a couple weeks ago at a garage sale, and I have just had tons of messages about this, like eBay messages, Instagram, email, comments on videos. A lot of people seem to want this Apple game. And I opened it up, and it's missing the board, unfortunately. So this thing is really just loose pieces. So there's like 1 token here, and then just a bunch of loose like stock certificates. But yeah, there's no game board. And the box itself is in pretty rough shape. There's like little to no comps on that thing. So putting any kind of value on it, even as like parts, is really, really tough. It's probably not worth much at all. So what I'm gonna do is put it up for auction at 99 cents starting bid, no reserve, and I'll put a link down below in the description if you guys wanna check it out. Okay, first thing going out is a Blu-ray. This is the Patriot, sealed in plastic. I got this for $1 at a garage sale, and it sold for $6.49 free shipping. Next is a PlayStation game, Digimon Rumble Arena. I picked this up for $1 at a garage sale. It sold for $17.99 free shipping. I sold 2 big box PC games to the same person. Here's one of them. And here's the other. I got both of these at a garage sale for 50 cents each. One sold for $9.99 plus shipping. The other sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Same buyer bought them both, so I will combine shipping and send them a refund for the difference. Okay, I sold that big multi-tool. Here it is. This thing's heavy. I picked this up last weekend at a garage sale. I paid 10 bucks. It sold for $59.99 plus shipping. Sold my first NASCAR stock car out of that big buy I just did. Sold the KISS car. This sold for $49.99 plus shipping. Sold another car. This is the Dale Earnhardt Jr. Sundrop car. It sold for $19.99 plus shipping. Next thing going out are some VHS tapes. 4 Pokemon VHS tapes. I got these at a garage sale for 50 cents a piece, and they sold for $9.99 plus shipping. And they're going out to a viewer named Ben. Ben, thanks for the support. Hope you like the movies. Next thing going out is a puzzle. Here it is. Got this at a garage sale for $1. It's new in the plastic, Gone with the Wind. And it sold for $14.99 plus shipping. Next thing I'm shipping out is a devotional. This is an oldie. I got this for $2 at a sale, and I took a best offer of $12. And it's going out to a viewer named Zachary. Zachary, thanks for the business. I really appreciate it. Next thing going out is a rotary tool. I got this in a big bundle of stuff. So I might have $5-10 bucks into it, something like that. It sold for $27.99 plus shipping. All right, next sale is actually 2 items. First of which is a cell phone case. There it is. Next is another devotional. Okay, next 2 things are going out to the same viewer, Zach, who bought the other devotional. I just didn't catch it when I was looking at the sales. This is another devotional, and this is a cell phone case. The devotional sold for $12.99, and the case sold for $8.99. Zach, thanks so much for the support, man. I really appreciate it. Hope you like this stuff. All right, last thing going out is some spark plugs. I picked these up clearance retail arbitrage for about 50 cents a piece, and they bought all 4 for $17.98 free shipping. I went to the post office to drop off some packages, but one package I'm shipping FedEx. It's that heavy tool, weighed like 13 pounds, and it's going to Oregon. When I listed it, I think I picked FedEx Ground as like the first shipping option, and Priority Mail as the second shipping option. And they picked FedEx Ground, and it cost $17 to ship via FedEx, and that's what they paid. And Priority Mail wanted $44 to ship the same package. Also, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but Walgreens now takes FedEx package drop-offs. So I don't have to make a special trip. There's a Walgreens right out of the way of the post office. I'm just gonna jump in there and give them the FedEx package. It's the end of the week, and it has been a very productive one. Did a lot of listings this week. 15 on Monday, 23 Tuesday, 20 Wednesday, 32 on Thursday, and 14 today. Last week didn't do that much. Only 50 listings for $12.39. This week I blew that out of the water. 104 listings for $25.62, and I have passed 500 listings. Current active listings are 511. So we are going to fill out this chart on the goal to 1,000. So the first benchmark is hit. That's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.